True Blood, Season 6, Episode 10, Season Finale was called Radioactive. So first and foremost, I definitely have to stop, drop, shut it down, open up shop. Yeah, so I have to give shout outs to everybody that's watched my videos. If this is your first time watching, be sure to subscribe, comment, like, share, favorite, all that. To everybody that is already doing that, I love you and thank you so much. To all my Trubies, some of y'all have been with me for 4 years, some of y'all have been with me for 4 days or even 4 hours, 4 minutes, whatever. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. A few shout outs. Bill Compton Appreciation Society, mwah. Y'all know I love you guys. JB4421, I think that's your name. You got a lot of 4s, a 2 and a 1. Thank you so much for your comments. I see you, baby. Thank you so much. Also on Twitter, I don't want to miss nobody. Davey, and I think your name is like Gib David. I'm bad with names unless I'm here reply. I don't know, but thank you so much for the messages and the mentions and your perspective on True Blood. I definitely appreciate it. So we see Sookie. She at the gravesite with Terry. Alcee walk up on her. She's all intrigued because usually nobody can do that because she's a telepath. And you know, her and Alcee have this back and forth little conversation, and I enjoyed the conversation with her and Alcee. Again, you know, if she wasn't with Bill, she could be with Alcee. I'll take that. Y'all, that scene, Alcee was real ass looking like a wolf. Like, did his hair grow like 5 inches from the last episode? He was looking rough. So as they're walking and talking, you know, flirting with one another, it's foreshadowing them being together, of course. Alcee smells vampires, and he's like, how? You know, and Sookie goes, they miraculously by Bill house. You see all the vampires coming back. They still high, double high is what I call it. Sookie's like, look, Alcee, I can do this by myself. You know, she sees Jason over there. You know, Alcee let her go. So my thing was, when Sookie ran around all those other vampires, I'm pretty sure they had some 1s, some 2s, some 3s, and I don't even know if they had a level 4. But my thing was, she was a fairy. Were they just so high and so happy they didn't care about her? Or did they smell her and not really care? I don't know, because you know the reaction vampires have to fairies because they smell so different and they smell so good. So it was like, why at that point didn't any of them smell her? Sookie sees Jason. She walks up to Jason. You know, Violet and Jason, I guess Jason has accepted this Violet relationship. I don't know who Violet thinks she is, girl. I'm not here for her. I am not here for Violet on True Blood. And first of all, can we get a backstory on this bitch, please? Thank you. I don't know who she is. I need some more details. I mean, she just a bitch we met at the jail, saw Jason, fell in love. You know, what's so special about Jason Stackhouse? He's not a fairy or nothing. Why you want him so bad? You know what I'm saying? And Jason, like, you know, he liking her back. I don't know if it's because he been drinking a little bit of her blood every now and again, but come on, guys. Violet goes off when she sees Sookie. She like, who the fuck is this? And Jason's like, that's my sister. Tell her you're my sister. Sookie's like, I'm his sister. What the fuck? And so Violet's like, oh, well then you're my sister too. I'm like, who is this European bitch? Like, I don't know. I'm not here for her, y'all. I want her gone. So Tara and Pam come running up to Sookie, and Pam like, ooh, I've never been so happy to see you in my life. So Tara's like, back the hell up. You know, Bill gave us his magical blood. I swear I can never hate him again. And Sookie like, good luck with that shit. Hilarious. We see Bill looking out the window and he sees Sookie and them talking. Maybe he heard them say that, not sure, but he was looking hurt. Hop to Warlow. Warlow's still in the fairy-like garden place. He decorating for their wedding. He like, you know, it took me 5,500 years to do this shit. Sookie go to tell him, look, a lot has changed since the last time I saw you. And he like, it was 4 fucking hours ago. What can change in 4 hours? So Sookie proceeds to tell him, look, I mean, I don't want to get married. Let's just date right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready for this whole commitment. And Sookie goes on to say how, you know, Jason and Arlene and everybody still need her. She's just not ready to die and go live forever with him. And baby, Warlow goes the fuck off. Y'all, Warlow slapped the fuck out of Sookie. Warlow looked at her like, who the fuck you think you talking to? You know what I'm saying? He went into pimp mode. He put that pimp hand on Sookie so fast. But you know what? That's what you get for acting like a little hoe. So baby, what did I tell y'all last episode? I knew something had to be wrong with Warlow. He was a fatal attraction, boo. Pam is by the tree. Tara's like, what is wrong with you over here? Are you not happy we just got out? And Pam's like, oh, my buzz must be wearing off. Of course, she's thinking about Eric, and Tara's like, no, you not thinking about. And Pam was like, look, don't make me, because I don't want to, but I will fucking release your ass. Calm down. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Take care of Willa, okay? I'll be back. And Tara's like, y'all are the worst fucking makers ever. And Pam, shroom, she goes off to find Eric. So we hop to Bill. He's looking all crazy. He looking hurt, and he's staring at that damn glass. He's trying to move that glass over and over again, but he just can't do it. Ends up falling on the floor and breaking because he's startled by Jessica. He reveals to her that, you know, I don't feel Lilith anymore. Maybe all the blood I lost, you know, my abilities have gone. You know what I'm saying? And he tells her what he did to Sookie and made her make that vow to Warlow. And now he can't even save her because he doesn't have any power over Warlow. Remember, Warlow is old as shit. And Bill can't get with that. So he is just like, you know, he wants to save Sookie, but how can he when he has no ability anymore? Okay, here's my standpoint on Sookie Steak Bill. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about how he was thinking at the time. You know, like, fuck her, she killed me. Then it didn't help. You know what I'm saying? Eric asked, you know, oh, Sookie staked you and all that other kind of stuff. So I understood him telling Sookie, I don't give a fuck what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself between me and Warlow. And she did. She threw herself between that war between Warlow and Bill. All she had to do was let Bill have Warlow, and that was it. She didn't have to, you know, she could have brought Bill up in there. There you go, I don't care. But she decided to take Warlow's side and hide him. So she had to make that deal. That's all on her. I don't feel no type of way about Bill Compton. Y'all know I'm Team Bill. He did what he had to do. So they reveal to Jason where Sookie is and what's going on. He is just back on his vampire warpath, I think, just a little bit. Well, on his Warlow warpath. You know, he killed his parents. He's just all upset all over again. So we hop to the scene where Jason's at Andy's house. And he knocks on Andy's door. Andy comes to the door. And Andy like, you know, what's up, Stackhouse? Where the hell have you been? He's like, look, right now I need your help. You got to help me. So Andy like, okay. So, you know, Jason was like, okay, you gotta invite us in. Andy like, fuck the formalities, like, just come on in. Jason was like, no, you gotta invite us in. So Andy realizes that the chick behind him is a fucking vampire. We find out Violet is 800 years old. Andy sends Adeline upstairs. She's like, go upstairs, Adeline. I ain't got time for this. No. So Adeline takes a standpoint on Daddy. Sookie is the only other girl I know like me. I couldn't help, you know, all them sisters' names, but let me go help her. So, of course, they agree. So, Jason is all crunk, y'all. Him and Andy, he like, we going to do this. We going to do this shit heavy metal. They got, like, weapons and shit. I loved it. So, Sookie ass is all tied up. You know what I'm saying? Warlow's not letting her go nowhere. He waiting for the dark to come so he can drain her and wipe her up. And Sookie like, look, I cannot give you back what Lily took from you, nothing. I'm not going to fill that void. You know what I'm saying? So she tried to get her little ball, and she's like, you know, I'll just throw it or whatever. Warlow fucking knocked that ball out of her hand and tied her up some more. Then he started feeding and draining Sookie. Then, y'all, it was fucked up how Warlow was like, I do just want to fuck you and use your blood. Woo! Y'all, that shit was so messed up. So then they get to the spot. Bill's like, thank you for bringing her. And Andy like, shit, I ain't do this for you. You know what I'm saying? So they get to the spot, and Adeline's like, how do I use my light? So Bill try to be calm. He's back to his old Bill self. Yes, Bill Compton. Yes. So he's trying to guide her through the shit. Like, you know, just find a place within yourself. And they're like, look, we ain't got time for this shit. Sookie's in there dying. It's already happening. We need to hurry up. Bill's like, look, usually the light comes out when they scared to death. So, of course, Violet, that's right up her damn alley. She go up and scare Adeline, and they get into the Fairy Light Garden place. So, they get Sookie out of the Fairy Light Garden place with crazy-ass Warlow. And, you know, him and Bill go back and forth a little bit. And I was just thinking, you know, Bill, for him not to have no Lilith blood, he is really holding his own right now. Go back to Grand House, Sookie House, Eric House, whoever house it is at this point. Violet is feeding Sookie. We see Warlow and Bill. Bill gets out with Warlow. Now, what I gotta respect about Warlow now, hold up. Warlow could kill all them motherfuckers with the snap of a finger. Boom, bow, bow. I'm the oldest vampire walking, bitch. I will get you gone, okay? But that's not his standpoint. He's just like, look, fuck you, you're pathetic, I could kill you if I wanted to, but you're not even worth it. I'm going after Suki. This is what I want. I don't want any of y'all. When y'all really think about it, Warlow could have killed everybody and Suki would still be draining the vampire, but he was like, no, I just want Suki, y'all stay out of it. Oh, they hide Adeline in the cubby. Andy's like, I'm gonna be the lookout or whatever. So Violet start feeding Suki the blood. Warlow show up, and all you hear is Andy ass being tossed up. He's here. So everybody start going crazy. Bill even try to fucking come stake Warlow. It don't work because Suki rescinded the invitation to Bill, so he couldn't get inside the house. He fucking sit there and glamour Jason, of course. He throw Jason all they asses in the cubby with Adeline. They try to break, Adeline trying to break the little seal Warlow made him. So Adeline starts working on the little seal that Warlow made with the fairy light. Warlow finds Suki upstairs in that bathroom. So Warlow finds Suki as he like, Suki, look. In 1,000 years or two, you know what I'm saying, you're going to learn to love me. It's going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? So he snatched Suki little ass up. Out of nowhere, Grandfather Niall, however you say his name, come out of the portal that's in Suki's bathroom. Jason come up. They stake fucking Warlow. And it's like the end of Warlow. Jason and Suki pulled the great-grandfather out of the damn portal place or whatever. Here's my thing. Why the hell all that commotion about how old Warlow is and how powerful and all that, that's how he died? I'm just like, y'all, it just don't be making no sense to me. I'm glad he's gone, but girl, the fairy grandfather gonna hold on to him. He couldn't break away. I mean, he's Warlow. Like, you know, I didn't understand that part or how he died. I thought it was a little whack, but I'm glad he's gone. So the part that I loved, yes honey, yes. So we looking at Warlow's blood, right? And we see the shimmer go away. We see James and Jessica laying down, the shimmer goes away. We see Bill still out there, he done got tossed by Warlow. We see the shimmer go away. So at that point, we see Eric Northman in Sweden reading a book butt naked in the daylight on a snow mountain. He's chilling, butt ass naked. We see the shimmer go away. Once the shimmer go away, Eric started looking, y'all. Eric realized his ass is burning alive. And before we get to all that, we saw everything. Can I just say we saw everything? Eric starts burning. Here's my thing, Eric Northman. You know, you were in Sweden. Obviously, you know, maybe you've been to that side or whatever. Zoom your ass in somebody's house real quick. Zoom your ass in a basement. Zoom your ass under the snow. I don't know what you had to do. Go in a cave, bruh. Do something. And let me just say this. I am not worried about Eric Northman being dead. I honestly do not believe Eric Northman is dead. And I will tell you why. We are going to fast forward 6 months. Now, True Blood did a time loop like that to us before, and it pissed me off. I didn't like the time loop before, but this one, I feel like it was needed. So we see Bill's a top seller. He done wrote a book. He doing interviews. Suki watching him. We see Alcide come in. They in a relationship, and baby, Alcide in that haircut and that body. Yes. Picking up the time loop here. Jason and Violet, that whole scene, I was over it. I want her staked. I want her gone. I like to give it up for Suki right now. Yes, honey, we see her in the worst church dress outfit I have ever seen in my life. Y'all, that church dress was ugly, baby, but she was working it. And we soon find out everybody's getting tested because the vampires are sick. They're testing for Hep V. And they don't know what they're being tested for. But Sam, who's the mayor now, give it up for that. I freaking love that. Sam, who is the mayor now, goes to tell them, look, we tested y'all for Hep V because we want you to be safe. And the only way to be safe, everybody knows Bill Compton, this is what we came up with. You need to find a vampire who's going to protect you. So you willingly become the vampires. You know, we'll have a party tonight, you know what I'm saying, and we're going to do it big or whatever. You find your protector, and you know, that's how you'll be safe. Some people like, fuck that shit. Some people walking out like, no ma'am. So we also hear where the event is going to take place. It is at Belle Fleur's Bar and Grill, so I guess this is no longer Merlot's, which is crazy to me. We see Nicole again, y'all. I'm fine. I'm coming around to, you know, like Nicole because she's with Sam, and I think she's a good girl for him. 6 months later, we see her little belly. She's 6 months pregnant, and she's cute. That was one of my questions about Nicole. Like, I wonder, was her baby gonna be like fast growing or whatever? You know, when they pregnant with something else, they grow fast, or maybe that's just fairies, I don't know. But it seems like she's gonna have the baby in due time. And I'm wondering how she's gonna feel, you know, having a shifter baby. You know what I'm saying? Her baby is half shifter, so I wonder how that's gonna play out. So here's why I say I don't think Eric's dead. Okay, I don't remember Eric releasing Willa. If he did, y'all correct me, but even if he did, when he died, wouldn't she sense that? Wouldn't she know something was wrong? You know what I'm saying? And her and Tara seem like they having a good fucking time. They seem like they are right. And so that's why I'm thinking Eric's not dead. Again, he's a main character, so I'm not too much worried about that. So then we see Letty Mae. Ugh, y'all, I cannot stand Tara's mama. I would say that I was over her season fucking 1. Letty Mae come up to Tara, you know, she like, can we talk? They go talk, and Letty Mae was like, I'm just sorry I didn't feed you. I went days without feeding you. Let me tell you something about Letty Mae. Letty Mae is still the same old woman. She could be dressed up in that church garb, pastor's wife, all the fuck she wants to. She has never given a shit about Tara, and she made that very clear at Fantasia. You know what I'm saying? You denounced your daughter. So why all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, you want to feed her? Let me feed you. Let me feed you. And my thing was, hold up, Tara boo. Hold up, boo boo. And a lot of y'all said this on my Facebook. Y'all can go on Facebook. It was a couple people said this. Tara should have read her mama's results, bitch. You don't know if she has Hep B or what. You know what I'm saying? Your mama was an alcohol, drug addict, whatever, girl. I don't know. You don't know what your mama used to do in the dark. You know what I'm saying? So you need to read her test results before you go feeding on her. Then, even if she don't have Hep B, that was just a ploy to have Tara protect her. That's what she's there for. You know what I'm saying? So I was just so over that scene, and just seeing her feed on her mother, I was like, okay. I really want y'all opinions on that scene and what y'all think Letty Mae's motive was, because it wasn't to feed Tara and she all of a sudden cares. See Jessica go to Andy's house, and he's like, what the fuck do you want? Get out, you murdering piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? He's all mad at Jessica, which is understandable. She killed 3 of his kids. Hell, I'm still mad. She's like, I'm offering protection for you guys. I don't want y'all's blood. I just want to protect you. And he kind of slams the door in her face. Like, he didn't accept it, but he didn't reject it either. So she just stands out there in the night going to protect them. And I thought that was a good way for her to show how sorry she is. So we see and Sookie, they're leaving the party, and, you know, Bill Compton shows up, and that whole back and forth between Sookie and Bill, yes, honey, Sookie still want her some Bill. She knows she do. Watched you on TV last night and all that. Yes, girl, I know. Go ahead and get your Bill. Go ahead and be with Bill, not to knock out Seed. But, girl, you know, Bill, you never forget your first love. So Bill's like, you know, I want to talk to you or whatever. And Alcee was like, look, what you got to say to her, you can say to me. And I think Alcee knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, no, bruh. You can't talk to my boo by herself. No. Bill's just like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? I came here to offer you my protection. You know what I'm saying? And Alcee was like, I protect her. And Bill was like, look, you can growl all you want, bright eyes, but you cannot protect her against the vampires. Lord, when I tell y'all, I laughed. I laughed so hard. Bill with the jokes. Yes. So I think right then and there, bitch, I really honestly think Sookie was wanted to be like, bye, Alcee, come on, Bill. But, you know, of course. So Sookie was just like, you know, well, I'll take my chances all the same. And Bill's like, look, I can be trusted again. You know, I've changed, all the other kind of stuff. But he's going to have to definitely prove that to Sookie. I think he is back to being the old Bill Compton, which I love. I'm glad he came out of that Lilith situation. About damn time. Then they start sniffing, and yes, we see a couple of vampires that have the Hep V going to the party. This big open space, and then we see like 10 vampires, then we see like 20 of them bitches, then there's like 50 sick vampires. It's probably even more than that, honey, that are going into that small group of people. You know what I'm saying? And this is my thing. Okay, this is my thing. So why couldn't y'all have that? And you know, y'all couldn't build no underground party. You know what I'm saying? It's the nighttime. Y'all know these sick vampires coming. See, this is what I be talking about. Y'all could have had that function somewhere else, not in the middle of the fucking woods at Merlot's or Bellefleur's Bar and Grill outside, so the vampires could come in and just take over. Why didn't y'all go inside somebody's house so where they would have to have an invitation? You know what I'm saying? It was just not well thought out or planned. And girl, so yes, honey, stay tuned for my season 7 predictions. That will be up shortly after this video. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been a okay season. My overall thoughts on the season in a whole, again, is not my favorite. I felt like it could have been way better, but I think they just had to work with what they were working with. You know, Sookie was pregnant. It feels like the season was kind of rushed. You know what I'm saying? They didn't spend as much time on storylines, or a lot of people didn't have a storyline. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like it was a filler season to a whole big story that I love, and I'm ready for next season already. It fucking sucks because, you know, we gotta wait till next year. Thank y'all so much for rocking with your girl. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe, share, like, favorite, comment. I love to hear y'all's opinions. I read them all the time. It comes straight to my phone, so I love to hear them. Those of you who will be watching my Walking Dead videos, I will see y'all not in a week, but I will see y'all when that starts up. I promise y'all I will finish the season, Lord, because I did not finish last season, and I will be putting up videos randomly. I'll try to put them up every week. Y'all let me know some of the things that y'all want me to do. I know Paul wanted me to review like a deleted scene with Lori in Breaking Bad. I'll try to do maybe Orange is the New Black. That's a TV show that I really love. So y'all just give me y'all suggestions at the bottom. I'm back. I promise y'all I'll be making these videos. Hopefully I'll continue to do them every week. And thank y'all. Y'all know I don't like to say bye to y'all, but see y'all later.